you need to stack your 3 pieces of notebook paper on top of each other. And then you may want to look back here at me so that you understand how to do this. It's not very hard, but you kind of have to be paying attention. You're going to take it and you're going to fold it, all of them. You're going to fold all 3 in hamburger style so that it's like, a hamburger. And then you're going to do that one more time so that you have kind of a skinny folded piece of paper that looks like this. So you're just taking it, you're folding it in half one time, and then folding it again in half.
So do 2 hamburgers?
Yeah, basically 2 hamburger. I mean, it kind of looks like a hot dog when you fold it like the second time, but yeah. Just like that. Yep, that's right. Just like that. And then once you've done that, you can unfold and take your first outline.
For all 3 of them?
Yep, but just take your first one. You only need the first one right now.
Like this?
Yep, and do it one more time. So that when you unfold, you have 4 rows. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to draw a line on my folds just so that I can see very clearly my rows. You don't need to. You did, yes.
Oh.
Okay, now, up here in this little white box, where mine has the little press out hole is in it, but in this top little box, you're going to write title of essay. Just, I want you to write exactly what I write, title of essay. You did, yes. Okay, then on this row right here, right underneath your title of essay, you're going to write hook. You should probably go ahead and at the top write introduction. Just so that you remember that this is your first paragraph. Your second row is going to be your lead, L-E-A-D. Your third row is going to say bridge. And your last row is thesis, which most of you have already written. Now, here's the biggest issue that I've run into in years past is that I have kids that are like, okay, well, that's fine, but I don't get, the colors don't mean anything. Yes, the colors do mean something. So we're going to create, I've created an acronym. Well, I shouldn't take credit. Love came up with the acronym, but I love it. So I am going to share with you that acronym, and I'm going to tell you that if you can remember this acronym, you can write any kind of paper, except for narrative, because that's a little different. But you can write any sort of nonfiction narrative with this color coding system, and you don't even have to try. If you just remember, Betty goes yam picking. That's all you have to remember, okay? So up at the top here, and this, I'm just going to do this like up here. I'm going to write B, G, Y, P. Betty goes yam picking.
Write that on the back of the...
Yeah, write it on the back of your intro. Now I'm going to tell you, okay, what does Betty goes yam picking even mean? What do you think, now looking at your highlighters, what do you think Betty stands for, Nevaeh? Very good, blue, green, yellow, pink. So I'm going to start with blue, and I'm just going to make a little box here. We're not building a rocket here, so, I mean, just do it however you want to, but I'm going to tell you what each of these mean. Blue means that it is specific, meaning only info in intro and conclusion. So the only time that you are going to see the info that is blue is in the intro and the conclusion. That information that you have there in your intro and your conclusion is only going to be there. It is not going to be in your body paragraph. It's that information, that story, that tidbit of whatever is only going to be in the introduction and conclusion. Then, what color do you think comes next?
Green.
Green. So I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to create a little box. And I know on my projector it looks a little bit yellow, so I'm going to write green in there. You don't have to do that because yours looks green on your paper. You don't need to do it. And green means info goes throughout paper. So whatever you have highlighted in green is going to be information that's going to be in the intro, it's going to be in the body, it's going to be in the conclusion. It's always going to go throughout. Always goes throughout. This is your thesis. Your thesis is the roadmap of your paper. Your thesis tells you exactly what your body paragraphs are going to be about. Therefore, it goes throughout. What do you think my next color is going to be? Yellow. Yellow, great. So I'm going to again make another yellow box. Or, I guess the only yellow box, sorry. And this is going to be where you give your topic. Yellow goes with topic, and this is your overall topic. For your informative paper, what's your topic? Your person. Everyone in this room has a different topic. But essentially, all of our topics are the same. They're all one specific person.
Would you make this new assigned seat because our
Yes. Yes. Okay. Now, my last color is going to be pink. And pink is kind of funny because it's stop, elaborate, and tell. Stop. I know that's kind of the parody. Stop, elaborate, and instead of listen, you're going to tell. This is where you put in your own voice and your own explanations for things. This is your time to shine because your whole paper is going to be about another person, but this is your time to shine as a writer.
Didn't we do this last year for like famous Missouri?
Yes, you did. Now, does anybody have any questions about these four? Drew, what's your question? What? No. We don't have anything on the back. That's why we wrote this on the back. That's fine. No. Okay.
Can I borrow
Flip it over to the back. Thinking about our Betty Goes Yam picking, what color do you think the hook, lead, and bridge are going to be, Jace? Blue, good. Hook, lead, and bridge are all blue. Let me space this out so you can hopefully see it all together. Okay? Hook, lead, and bridge are all blue.
Hook, lead, and bridge.
Blue.
Say the thesis is like yellow.
It's green. I remember last year. She just said it.
Yeah, it's green.
I'm gonna guess thesis is green.
Thesis is green, yes. Okay, so your introduction paper is now done.
Wait, I have a question.
Yes.
What will all be in yellow?
What?
We're just thinking yellow.
Yellow is your topic, and pink is your where you elaborate and tell information. Okay. Oh, did you still need that, guys? Okay. All right, now I'm going to move on to my second piece of paper. Ugh. Okay, up at the top, I'm going to write body.
Are we using the back? Like, are we using only using one, like part of the paper, like one?
Sorry, headphone users. Okay, the top row, I'm going to put above the little hole here. I'm going to put the word transition. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but I'm continuing to teach, and you're continuing to just talk. Good luck to you. And then underneath it, I'm going to write topic sentence. Yeah. However your paper is set up, yeah. Yes, transition. Because you always want to remember to include a transition. The second row is your is your lead, I think that's what it's called, lead and support.
The second one?
Second row, yep. And if you need to, you can go through and write on your line. And then the third row is elaboration. I have 4 too. I just forgot. And then I'm not going to use this bottom row, so I'm going to draw a cat in it.
Wait, tear it off.
Don't tear it off. There's no reason to do that.
Why do you want to draw a cat?
Because you don't want
Because she likes cats.
I have a
I'm gonna draw it out.
I can draw out.
I'm allergic to cats. I'm sorry. I can't come over to my house.
Okay, now if we remember, and I'm going to put this up at the top again, if we remember our acronym, we've already done blue, we've already done green, we need to do yellow now. So you need to take your yellow marker, and I'm going to highlight transition in yellow too, and highlight topic sentence. And remember, our pink is for stop, elaborate, and tell. So our lead and support and our elaboration are pink. That's fine. Yeah, oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Green was your thesis. Thesis was on the intro. Yeah, well, I just meant as the total. We've done green, we've done blue, we've done yellow, we've done pink. So now, go ahead and go to your third paper. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight, or I'm sorry, draw a line at each one. And I'm going to go ahead and write conclusion here. Now, we always start our conclusion with a transition, so I'm going to go ahead and write transition up here. Yep.
What's the very top?
Conclusion. And I'm also going to write in this box, paraphrased thesis. If you're trying to listen to me and you can't hear me, if you'd like to come closer to me, since your peers are being so incredibly rude and just talking over me, I'm more than willing to let you do that if you need to.
Wait, what did that say again? Paraphrase thesis.
Oh, is it blue?
Haven't highlighted anything yet. Then we have new bridge. And thought-provoking statement. Yeah, so again, you won't use your bottom row, so I'm going to draw another cat down here.
Conclusion 2 rows, so
You need 3 rows for conclusion.
So it's a thought-provoking statement.
Yep.
What about the very bottom?
You don't. I drew a cat in it because I'm not using it. Okay. Now, if you go back to our color coding system that we drew, you would do what color in for thesis? Green. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight transition in green and paraphrased thesis in green as well.
can we go to lunch?
Shh. Not yet.
In yellow.
11:38.
So we have like the first one in yellow or green. How do you
In green.
that look like yellow?
We're not going to lunch until we finish. So it would be within your best interest to stop talking. If you look back again to the color coding system, what should the last 2 be?
Blue.
Blue, because it's specific to just the intro and just the conclusion.
Is the last one not being used?
Yep, I drew a cat on it again.